Alright, what's up guys? This is Paul here, back once more for another video. I am here today in Minecraft. I'm not recording this commentary live. The thing was, I actually recorded this, and then after the video I noticed that my microphone wasn't plugged in. So I played for about 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and then I noticed my microphone wasn't plugged in. So yeah, I'm pretty pissed off, but I'm going to do post commentary anyway. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is my next project. It's pillars in the style of the Roman aqueducts. If you didn't know, the Romans used these giant pillar things called an aqueduct. Go and Google it if you don't know what it is. They use these to transport water. Now I'm going to be copying the style of this. Obviously it won't be to transport water, but it's going to be to hold up my bridge as support. Even though you don't need it, I think it looks good for style. So I've went off screen here and got a lot of stone. Smelted it all down in furnaces and stuff, and with that stone I'm going to be I'm going to be creating the aqueducts. Now it's going to take a while, so obviously I'm not going to show it all. I'm going to fast forward it with some music, and that'll be fine and dandy. I've also moved my bed there so I can sleep very close, so I'm going to close this up now. I'm going to go lie down in my bed, going to hit the hay as they would say. That rhymed, didn't mean to rhyme, but it rhymed. I'm not even making sense here. I was on peaceful for some reason. My last episode I actually had bobbing off. I've turned bobbing back on, and I've turned smooth lighting back on. But the song you're about to hear is called Arcade by two good friends of mine called Dimension and SKANKANDBASS. And the song is now out today. If you want to look in the description, there is links to buy the song. Again, I'd appreciate it if you bought it. They'd appreciate it. They're two very good producers. This is their first release, and it's in the description, so please go and buy it. It's very cheap for a very good song. So here it is, and here is the rest of the gameplay. I'll see you after the song. Bye. So there we go, there is our finished project, the Aqueducts. Again, thank you for the permission to use that song from SKANKANDBASS. Links in the description to buy it. But anyway, here's our Aqueducts again. I made it a bit thick, just because I wanted to give that effect. But now we are going to go and get some equipment, and this equipment will help us build the watchtower on the other side. I'm going to start on it this episode and see what I can get done. But to do that, we actually need some more trees. So I'm going to chop these down. Fun story, right? I was talking about those two blocks there. Those two blocks will not go away. The reason they won't go away is because there is a chunk error in that area, and every time the game reloads the chunk error with it. So I'm probably going to have to build another building in that area to cover it up, but it should be okay after that. So yeah, so I was telling you the story about how there is a lot of flies in my room. Like, I don't know why, but there was like 3 flies. Well, today, thinking they're all dead, that I killed them, I came in and I see 4 of them flying around my room while I'm trying to eat a pizza. So there's me sitting, fat as fuck, eating. Well, I'm not really fat. I'm 130 pounds. I'm like nearly anorexic for my age. My height, I'm like 5'6", and I'm 130 pounds, which is a bit underweight, I think. But I have a little bit of stomach flab as I grab my chubby belly right now, but it isn't anything too major. I'm not really that fat. I'm not fat at all. I always seem to have this consciousness that I am, but I'm really skinny. But yeah, there I was, just eating pizza, and I see these 4 flies flying around, so I grabbed like a big wad of newspaper and spent like 10-15 minutes trying to hit them. With no luck, I didn't hit any of them, and they flew out of the room. So I think a trip to the supermarket tomorrow is in order to buy some bug spray, because honestly, these little shits aren't staying in my room for any longer. I'm sorry, like, I'm one of those I'm not really a nature freak, but if I see like a spider or any type of bug, I won't kill it purposely. Like, I don't know. I know some people that if they see like a bug on the ground, they'll go and purposely just stomp it for the fun of it. But I'm not like that. If I see something, I'll leave it alone. Again, as long as it doesn't interfere with me, I'm okay. But these flies have been flying on my PC screen, my TV screen. Sometimes even my food, which I have to discard of then because I'm not eating food with insects all over it. So yeah, it's really annoying me. So I'm gonna get bug spray tomorrow. Someone suggested on Twitter that I should get Lynx deodorant and Lynx deodorant and a lighter to create a flamethrower and just kill them that way, but I have a feeling that all the posters in my room and the walls are probably going to fire and kill me. And I do have a couple old vintage games that I would like to keep in perfect condition, but as you see here, I'm just counting the amount of times I need to go. So it's like 2 that way and then 6 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why people seem to think Irish people have this accent that they pronounce their 3's and their TH's like I live up north in Ireland, and or Northern Ireland if you want to call it that. I don't mind. But yeah, the Southerners, the Dubliners, the Dubs as they call themselves, they have the really thick accent that go 3. Like, I have a bag of potatoes, and I have 353 potatoes in my shed. Really doesn't sound like an Irish accent. A lot of people confuse my accent with like Norwegian or Swedish. I don't know. Some people really can't tell it off. But it's Irish. Well, I like to think of it as Irish, Northern Irish, whatever you want to call it. I really don't care about whatever nationality I am. I've had an Irish passport for a while, but I'm gonna get a British one soon when it runs out. So I really don't care about my nationality. I mean, I'm Irish, I'm British, I'm Northern Irish. I really don't mind. People ask me where I'm from, I'm going to say Ireland. If they're like, you're not from Ireland, okay, I'm from Northern Ireland. I really don't care. I just don't like people who make a big fuss out of Northern Ireland and Ireland. There's really no difference. It's the same, like, it's a country on the same island. I'm sure they'll get you anyway. But I'm just building a roof here out of wood. I really didn't want to do any interior decoration this episode. I just really wanted to get the foundations of this laid, because once I got that done, then I could concentrate on the inside once I actually got it done. This island here itself, I don't know what to build on. I'm probably going to build a new and improved Paul's Pastries for my bakery. I'm still going to call it Paul's Pastries, but my idea for it is I'm going to build like a giant cake replica, like a giant cake, yes, and inside it's going to have lots of pastries in it, so it'll be good fun, I think. But anyway, you may remember last video I told you in episode 65, or 66 I think it was, I told you hold on, I'm about to cough. I need to take some of my H2O, as they call it. That wasn't me giving off that dang gas. I have a water bottle here, and I've used the water bottle for like a few weeks now. I don't know, I always have the water bottle with me, drink water out of it, and it says, it's a little water bottle I got from Northern Ireland Water Service when they visited my school. And it says, be healthy, drink 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. So I just drink water all the time now. I really don't drink anything else. But I don't like. I'm weird with water bottles. I don't put the actual thing in my mouth. I have to like lift it up and then squeeze the bottle, and then like squirt the water into my mouth. I think it's just a hygiene thing because back when I used to play football, like kick the ball, not through the ball, not American football, normal football. Back when I used to play that, my throat's about to like explode here. I better cough off screen, or not off screen, off commentary. But yeah, back when I used to play football, we used to have water bottles, and it was shared by about 15, 16 people. We had about 6, 7 water bottles between us, and I really like despise putting the bottle in my mouth because it's been in like so many other people's. So I used to just lift the bottle and squeeze it into my mouth rather than sucking on the tit. That sounded. Yeah, that was like, you really can't avoid that. Anyway, I didn't suck on like the tit of the water bottle, as it's called. It's like the little bit at the top. I didn't know what to say there, and I know I'm gonna get lots of people being like, "Oh, you said tit." Yeah, I didn't mean to, but I'm gonna keep that in the commentary regardless because it sounded funny in my head. But yeah, that's the way I drink water. I really don't know why you would want to know about that, but there it is, the way I drink water. And yeah, I remember telling you that I passed my driving test. I've been looking around for cars. Hopefully going to get a little Renault Clio 2004 Dynamic 16V, I think that's what it's called, with a 1.1 petrol engine. Hopefully going to get that. It's cost me £2,000, and the insurance is probably I'm going to share the car with my dad, because my dad is looking a new little car to drive about when he's not driving his big giant Hyundai around. So I'm going to do that with my dad. He's going to share that car with me. My dad actually used to own 2 cars, but the other one he just sold. He didn't want it, so I think he wants to get back into the fortress of owning multiple cars. Although he's never had a giant sports car or anything. Although when I become a millionaire, when I'm older, I'm going to buy him one in my dreams. But yeah, I think the insurance is like maybe £2,000. Maybe a bit less than that, but if I want to just drive it myself, I'm not sure my dad, it's going to cost me like 4,000. So I'm going to have to change that when I move to England, because obviously my dad's not going to be there and I'm going to have to be driving it by myself. So I'll do that then. For now, he's sharing it with me to bring the price down. But anyway, I say that way too much. There's so many words in my vocabulary that I will always repeat. Like, when someone asks me something, I'll be like, what? Even though I heard the question, I'll say what, and then I'll say the answer after. So my mum will be like, Paul, do you know where the car keys are? And I'll be like, what? Oh, they're in the kitchen. Obviously, because that's where they would be, woman. I'm joking, too sexist. But yeah, I always do that. I don't know why. And it's kind of hard to believe I'm just sitting talking to myself over Minecraft gameplay. Hopefully this is entertaining as live commentary to you guys. I don't know, let me know in the comments. What's coming out soon? What games? I've been tempted to go to Minecraft Con. I don't know if I said that in my last video or not, but Minecraft Con is on, I told that in my last video, yeah. It's on the 18th of November in Los Angeles, and I really want to go, but I've never been to America before, with my family, nor have I been by myself. I'm 18 now, I should have the responsibility to go by myself and stuff like that, and my parents would have no problem with it as long as I was responsible, but scary stuff across the water on the whole other side of the world by yourself. I'm probably gonna have to get used to it when I go to university though. Speaking of beer back. But yeah, speaking of university, results come out on like the 18th of August, I think. Scary. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. I think I've done well in 2 of my subjects, but the third one I'm not too sure. And I think I've done well in IT and business, but politics is a bit of a risky subject for me. I don't know if I've done good or bad. I mean, I thought the exam went well enough, but I don't know. I really don't know. And it's scary because I really don't usually get nervous for exams, but seeing as this is going to decide my fate for the next 3-4 years, I should be. Regardless of that, if I don't get into my first choice, which I need 3 Bs for, I will probably take a gap year. It's either first choice or bust for me. Because really, I do not want to go to my second choice anymore. Well, I might. I don't know. I'm confused. It was either because I know people going to my first choice. I already know like a person that's there, and I know a friend that is applying there. So I've kind of threw all my eggs in one basket here. I know people say it's a lot funner when you go when you don't know anybody, but that scares me, going like knowing nobody in the entire university campus, and you're on a completely different island than your family and stuff. So I know a lot of people that went last year. I talked to them a lot, and they said it's exciting and fun. I can't talk. I mean, there is like no chance of you not making friends. I mean, everybody's looking to make friends, and there is no idiots. Most of the idiots that actually did go to sixth form or college in the UK are now, you know, at home. They're not actually going to university. But yeah, we'll see. A bit nervous, but hopefully it'll all work out in the end. Hopefully. Minecraft related 1.8. A lot of people have been questioning me on that. It's coming out in September, I believe, because Mojang are going to PAX, and they're going to have a playable demo of it there, of the adventure update. Apparently with the adventure update again, there's dungeons, there's the Enderman mob, apparently there's fried chicken coming, which I can't wait, because I love me some fried chicken. Nothing better than that I don't know, KFC skin. Am I the only person who has, like, I was about to say sexual fantasies about KFC? No. Am I the only person who loves KFC for the batter on the skin? I don't know, I could just eat that stuff all day, but then I'd probably die of a heart attack, which isn't good. But yeah, I love it. I don't know why. If I go to KFC, I just buy, like, the ridiculous amount of chicken and just eat the skin. I remember there was a South Park episode where Cartman came and just ate the entire bucket of skin and left the normal breast there, but I actually do eat the chicken. When I was on holiday, my diet consisted of Burger King and KFC. After about 5 days, you would think it's paradise, but after about 5 days, it starts to catch up on you, and it actually doesn't taste good anymore. It's so repetitive. Although if I had to eat one food for the rest of my life, probably would be chicken, just because the amount of ways you can prepare it. Probably chicken, yeah. If you weren't allowed to prepare it, then it'd probably be pancakes, because I love pancakes with that syrup. Syrup is good. Syrup is very good indeed. But yeah, pancakes, always good. I actually haven't made pancakes in a while though, you know. Commentary's been about random today. But again, what am I supposed to talk about? Am I supposed to do play-by-play commentary? Here I am, putting a torch on the wall. I put another torch on the wall. Then I see 4 blocks on the ground and dig them up. But yeah, I don't know. I remember my very, very first commentaries way back in 2008. When was that? It was 3 years ago. I was 15 at the time. My voice broke really late. My voice didn't break until I was 16. So those commentaries, I had a really squeaky voice, and it was like it was like that. Here I am, just going to get some more wood. I'm no closer than I went to get. I'm back with some now. My first commentaries were awful. Like, I had a really stuffed up mic. Like, the mic made me sound as if my nose was permanently stuffed up, and I was like, "Hey guys, this is Paul here. Today I'm gonna be commentating a Call of Duty video, and yeah, I have an M40A3 sniper rifle. Yeah. That's the way it was. I really didn't like. I don't know. It's kind of hard talking to people. It just comes with time. Some people are naturally good at commentating. Like, if you look at Xbox Ahoy, he's the guy who makes Call of Duty weapon guides. He has a natural voice, like, his voice is like a natural radio voice, so he's good at projecting himself. A lot of people, someone said in my last comment that I have a sat-nav voice. They'd love to hear me on a sat-nav. I don't know, I don't really think my accent is that great. You kind of get bored of your own one. But a lot of people seem to like my accent for some reason, and my voice, I don't know. I kind of like, when I'm talking in real life, I do talk like this, but I don't talk as prominently. Like, it'll be a bit, when you're talking formally to people, I tend to, you know, brush up on my pronunciation of things and stuff, but when I'm talking to my friends, I kind of get lazy and like, hey, I don't know, how did I put it up? Hello, my name's Paul. What are you doing there? See, I would talk like that. I wouldn't talk as prominently. I don't know, it just comes with, like, if I'm talking in front of an audience, if I had to get up in an assembly and say a speech, that's the way I would talk. I would talk like I am now. Or if I went to a job interview, I'd be very, yeah, my nose is like all going all weird. This is my confident, manly voice. Bow down before me. I can make my voice go really deep as well. It's like, hello, my name is Paul. Although I used to be able to do a really squeaky voice, but that kind of went away when I had puberty when I was like 14. Yeah. But yeah, what was I saying there? Yeah, back in school, last few years of high school or college or sixth form or whatever, me and my friends used to always do like a cappella dubstep, because one of my friends, Simon, is a drummer by trade. He produces a lot of music now. He produces some dubstep now. But he is a drummer by trade. So he would do like a drum beat and like a build up, and then I would just do this big brutal epic drop in my voice going like blah, 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 blah. It's insane. I'm not a good beatboxer or anything, but I can just make my voice go like that. I don't know what it is. I'm sure many people can do it as well, but it's just one of my many treasures. Like if I go to apply an American Idol, I'll be like, "Hello, my name is Paul. I can do dubstep with my mouth." So weird. Although my mom can speak like a duck. I can't really do it. I can only do the quack like. She can do it properly. I can barely say hello. Nah, I can't do it at all. But I can do the quack. I'm sure everybody can do that. But again, one of my many treasures. When I grew up, when my children were like, "Look what your father did back in the day." Hello. That'll be my plethora of achievements. But I think this episode coming to an end here. I don't know. We still have another 2 minutes for me left to commentate on random things. Okay, I think, Paul, what can come into your head? Right now in front of me there is an iPhone 4, an iPhone 3GS, which is broken. I'm still waiting on a new screen to come in the mail to try and fix that. I have a bank statement, a water bottle, my wallet. I'm waiting my new driver's license coming. I had my old one, my driver's permit, taken off me in order to send it away. So, waiting on the new license. Apparently it takes 10 days to come. I also have a USB fan. If you can hear it there, that is my USB fan because it gets quite hot in this man closet, if you want to call it that. I also have my Razer mouse mat and keyboard, anything else, and my Samsung 23-inch monitor, and I also have my Wii motion sensor. I've played my Wii like 30 minutes since I bought it a few months ago. I really wanted to play Zelda Twilight Princess. I had all these epic plans for summer. I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go to parties, going to get drunk, which I have done a fair bit. Yeah, I'm going to play all these amazing games, which I haven't. I've had these plans, never done them before, which is strange, very strange indeed. There's some zombies. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. What is a man? It is simply by your own flesh that I was brought here. Can't remember that exact quote, but it's from Castlevania Symphony of the Night on PS1. But yeah, I think down below here is a spider. I remember when they first introduced spiders that I could actually climb up walls. Fear me, spider. It'd be cool if you could drop stuff down and like damage the spider. Like I don't know, it seems about realistic. Like if you throw a block down, like a chunk of dirt, obviously the spider should be damaged, but I don't know. Anyway, Paul signing off again. If you like that song I played in the video, download links are in the description. I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.